Philadelphia is known for having some very vocal fans, and nearly 70,000 of them are letting their voices be heard already. Welcome inside Lincoln Financial Field. Ball is teed up. Chris Boswell to do the honors. And away we go at the link. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. 1st and 10, here's Hurts. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
They've got 1st down from the 31. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was looking for A.J. Brown there. So it'll be 2nd down.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
73! 73!
Shotgun snap for Hurts. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along the route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Alpha, alpha, alpha. Delta.
Hurts throwing again. Heaves this one for the back of the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
go. Good.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Good night.
A pistol snap. Fields. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense is energized following that stick for a loss.
First couple snaps, first drive of a game, it's all about who can land that opening punch. Gain that first advantage in a game-long back and forth. Well, that opening punch was a solid cross, maybe even an uppercut that caught him right on the job and sets an immediate tone for this defense.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. They're on him again, and he goes down again. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a 3rd down.
One defense held on the first series, and now the other group, well, they're answering the call and doing so in a big way. Back-to-back sacks, setting this offense way behind schedule. Kate, I think we're setting the stage for a hard-nosed, grinded-out kind of defensive football game.
And the Birds bring out the nickel look. 3rd down coming up.
Right.
Fields out of the gun. Escapes the pocket. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is in! And the Eagles get to it!
You know what separates good defenses from great? Good defenses find a way to get off the field. Great defenses find a way to take the ball away. What a great play to set their offense up with some mojo.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Great. Set. No touch.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just times you got to run in the darkness. And when linebackers fill that hole like that right in the middle of the field, he ran right into the darkness and the pain of that linebacker.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
Crowd love Yeti.
Hurts now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead, and that's going to award their offense a 1st down. So now then, after the penalty, this is 1st and goal.
Great. Set. No touch.
Hurts to throw. The back's got it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Here we go.
They're out and set. 1st and 10. Now running for the first time with Jalen Warren. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Escapes out to the left. He's on the move.
You know, that's exactly how a defense should adapt as the play progresses. They blanketed everybody in coverage, but still kept all eyes on the quarterback to keep him from breaking containment. He got out for no gain. That feels like a sack for those defenders.
He's on the move. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
All right.
1st down, ball at the 36. Wilson now from the gun. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. To throw again on 2nd and 10. Wilson. Throw complete to Williams. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. So before they can set up for another play, we've hit the end of the 1st quarter. Neither side separating much so far. We'll return to the link right after this. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Into the hands of Jefferson, complete. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. With Kobe Dean in on the tackle.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Left side, and it's intercepted. Picked off Reed Blankenship. And the Eagles get it back with a nice return to boot down inside the 30. Oh boy, they cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and 2 very different tones and tenors on these 2 sidelines. One coach is pleading, begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys. Keep taking that ball away. Job well done.
On 1st down, Hurts. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Picked off by Peyton Wilson. And the Steelers get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. That would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in the hurry up here. Trying again following the sack. Buys time, rolling right. Pass taken in by Freiermuth. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully...
Into double coverage. Ooh, don't want to do that, and he's there for the interception. picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got one, we got two. Do I hear a third interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought that defenders or offensive guys have bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
They go to Barkley again. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire first half. They drop it behind the line.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a third run after back-to-back negative losses.
Now Hurts on 3rd and long. It's out. That's a live ball. Bouncing near the goal line. And this is going to stay with the offense as he makes the recovery. The defense calls a timeout. So that's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Now on 4th down, on comes Braden Mann to boot this away for the Birds. Not much room, but he's still able to crush it. Brought in at the 41. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory. He manages 13 on this punt return. And the Steelers will take over possession. New set of downs for him from the 46. On 1st down, it's Wilson. Couldn't bring it in over the middle, incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. So it's 2nd down coming up. Throwing again is Russ. Hits him on the in route. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
And they get this down to the 28. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Wilson now, 1st and 10. Freiermuth there to bring it in. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. This ball's caught by Pickens. And he's able to get this down to the 13. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Russ is cooking again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Wanted to get that one to Mike Williams. And now they're going to face 3rd down. Throwing again. Here's Wilson. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Pat Freiermuth, the touchdown. Point after up and good from Boswell. And the Steelers tie this game 7-7. Now Boswell on to send this away. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is he put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road from what looked like a very plain play.
Barkley, a 1st down and more. And he's finally brought down just a yard shy of midfield. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung them to get to the second level and beyond.
First down throwing for Hurts. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Making it harder than it needs to be right there. Just get the catch first. Guarantee some yards. And then worry about escaping the defenders and getting upfield.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
Great.
Back now, pressure on its way. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Flat out a tremendous call. Perfect timing to blitz the corner, and the result proves it. There was barely time for the QB to set himself up to throw, let alone look downfield for a target before he was absolutely decked by somebody who I think enjoyed that chance to rush the passer.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down. Back to throw it. He fires one deep down the left sideline. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that brings up 4th and long.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
Here comes the final play of our first half. A final throw before the break. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. Who knows when the deciding moment will come? We're underway in the second half of a deadlocked game. Cordarrelle Patterson now to return. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. Fits it through the middle. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And that's a Steelers first down. Shotgun snap for Wilson. On the move, headed right. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
First down, here's Russ. Throwing the out route complete. And they take him down right along the 30.
Kate, if you and I took a whirlwind tour and watched young quarterbacks, the hardest route to complete is this one. A lot of them could throw go routes and slants and drags and in cuts, but throwing that out route takes some time, takes some precision, and a whole bunch of trust between QB and receiver.
16 yards on the play, and he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Don't jump. Ready?
Out of the shotgun, Fields. Rolling left, buying some time.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Third down, 1 yard to go.
Here we go.
They'll run with Warren. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
Here we go, son. All right.
Option play now. He's headed right. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Steelers take the lead right away in half number 2. It's a Justin Fields touchdown. Boswell gets that point after to go. And the Steelers break that tie and now lead by 7. Now Boswell on to send this away. He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. He's got Devontae Smith. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
That's Smith on the slant. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Up to the line, and they're set. First and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Throwing quickly, but it's incomplete.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
Great, set.
Hurts throwing again. Avoids the sack. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
You know what they say about assuming? Well, it's the same way on a football field. You can never assume. If you stop assuming that first sacker's going to get to the quarterback, well, you could run yourself right into trouble. This defense didn't. They didn't take a break. And they finally get him to the ground.
63.
Third and long for him here. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Cameron Sutton has the INT. And the Steelers get the football back across midfield before going down inside the 45-yard line on the return.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
They'll head up first and 10 from the 42. The Steelers calling their first timeout, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. They'll head up first and 10 from the 42. Ross off the play fake. Rolling out to his left. Now he takes it, and he has it down to the 30 before going out. It's a gain of 12 there, and that's a Steelers first down. So we hit the end of the third quarter. It's the Steelers with the ball. They're leading, but not by a lot. First and 10 now from the 30. Shotgun handoff to Warren. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Well, Kate, a 2-yard run on first down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
Taking the handoff, now Wilson. Flushed out of the pocket. Finds him on the crossing route. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. All set up for an insurance score here. It's first and goal.
Hey, alert! Good cut.
Looking for it with Warren. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. Nothing on that play, and now we have second and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know,
And he's across for the touchdown, and that flag is not going to stop this celebration. They know that's an offsides call. Got to the end zone with a free play, so they will, of course, decline offsides and take the points. Point after up and good from Boswell. And the Steelers double their lead to 14.
Eagles 7. Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. From a couple yards deep, this is going to come out. And he's wishing he left this one in the end zone, Brock, as he goes out of bounds short of the 25.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a first and 10.
Great, set. Hey, easy, 63, bad. No touch.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Able to get it to Barkley.
when there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Hurts now from the gun. Flush down out to his left. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
Good, set.
Hurts. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front seven telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did. Wasted no time in getting that sack.
Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And that's going to leave him with a tough third and long.
Great, set. Man.
Here's Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
You've got to be cognizant of where the line to gain is. You can't run that route short, and you certainly can't throw it. That route's just not deep enough. Needed to extend it closer to the chains for a first down.
Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its second timeout. We'll see how judicious they choose to be with that final timeout. A lot of room they need here. It's 4th and a long 8. On 4th down, Hurts. And all their pressure gets it done. That's a sack on 4th down as they force the turnover.
Coaches challenge him to get the defense off the field with a stop. Rose to the challenge and delivered on that one, really overwhelming the line of scrimmage.
On the carry, this is Najee Harris. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Hey, look, any run of this size is going to wound the defense. But you get this game going right at the heart of their defense, you start to break their will and break their pride.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's got 5, and we've got our 2-minute warning. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Staying on the ground with Harris. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Harris once more. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Ooh, I like that call. I really like it with those sticks. You can keep them on the sidelines, and you get more than enough to get the first down.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here. So the Steelers come in and take this on the road. And save for a few moments in that opening quarter, Brock, they pitched a shutout defensively that in the end was the impetus for the victory. They're going to be bummed not to have that goose egg on the board at the end of this one, no doubt, but a performance to be lauded nonetheless. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Steelers are winners as we say so long from Philadelphia.